Fun fact about me, you guys, every time I sit down and film, I always like to set the stage, set the mood for filming, just because it really, I don't know, puts me in a fun, creative mood. And anytime I do that, I swear filming is like a breeze. So today I am going to just show you guys my new favorite obsession from Dossier, which is their Ambery Vanilla huge candle. Oh my goodness. When I got this in the mail, you guys, as soon as I opened the box, like I got a whiff. I was like, what is that? I need to open this ASAP. And it was this. Oh, it's so strong and not in a bad way. Like it just smells so beautiful. So I know the second that I light this up, my room is gonna smell so amazing, and I am so excited to turn this on. So I needed to share this candle with you guys in case you are looking for a huge, good quality, nicely scented candle. Definitely check this one out from Dossier. They have a few other ones, but my personal favorite is Ambery Vanilla. And if you want to just be a little bit extra, you can always match it with their Ambery Vanilla scent. This one is inspired off of YSL's Black Opium, which I actually own, and I can attest that they smell exactly the same. So these two together, girlfriend, you absolutely need to add them to your cart ASAP. Make sure you guys check the links in the description box. I will have it linked where you can shop for these specific products. And as always, shout out to Dossier for the continuous support that allows me to create beautiful makeup looks like this. So now let's get into it. There is seriously something so nostalgic of having a candle in the back that just like reminds me of like the early 2016 makeup era. Like you had to have a candle in the back, otherwise you weren't a cool influencer, okay? I know I was guilty of that. I am feeling so insecure right now because I pulled up the curtains to my window. And I mean, I live in a 2-story home, and the cars that pass by, like if somebody's walking by, they're definitely going to see me. And it's so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I'm such an introvert. I do not like being the center of attention or drawing attention to myself. And if somebody is looking at me, I will faint. Also, I did want to try new brushes, okay? These are super inexpensive. Y'all, tell me what this reminds you of. Hello, Makeup by Mario. Do we have a dupe? I absolutely love my Makeup by Mario F4 foundation. It is, oh, so good. But Jessup, Miss Jessup over here sent over some brushes, which are all these, not this one. And I was like, this is giving Mario, but affordable. And Jessup is known for duping other brushes, como Morphe and Makeup by Ariel. They have the exact same brushes for not even a third of a price, maybe even less. Super affordable. So they sent these overs, and we're gonna send them over. We're gonna try them out. We're gonna start with the eyes, okay? Because I want to create something soft, fresh, a little springy, but not too crazy. I'm gonna mix 2 color bases. These are from Beauty Creations, which I think I am ready to do another full face first impressions of that brand. I feel like I used it a while ago, a few years ago, maybe 4 years ago when I still lived in Utah. And it is time for me to do another review because I know they have new and bomb stuff. So that is the color that I'm getting by mixing those two. I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the lids because I really want that base to pop, or the color to pop. This is giving a little more pink, but that's okay. I really hope nobody walks by because I I have my window curtains opened and I pulled up the blinds so I can get the most natural light in my room. And if anybody passes by, like if anybody is out walking their dog, they're definitely going to see me in here. And I like that, just, I don't know, it makes me feel some type of way because I'm such an introvert. I don't like to be seen. I like to be in the back of the room minding my business. I am an introvert to a fault, literally. I am working on it though. And I think I'm getting better because if you guys did not know, I have officially made 3 friends here in Texas, and that is saying a lot, okay? Because I don't have a normal job. So for me to actually meet people, it's insanely hard, and I am not social. I like to live in my own bubble, in my own home. I am a homebody to the max. And the fact that I made 3 friends, I am still surprised. I am very proud of myself. All jokes aside though, why is it so hard making friends as an adult? Like, I feel like when you're little, not only are you less likely to be judgmental, but you're also like more naive, right? So you just surround yourself with people that you don't think are bad, and then years later you find out they're not that good. Anyways, I'm gonna use this Morphe palette. I have a few that I want to use, but for now we're gonna start with the Ultra Lavender palette. Look at this beauty. This is the perfect lavender palette because it has all the purples that you can think of. I think I'm going to take this shade Hyper Real Heather because it has a little bit of like iridescent glitter. Ooh! And I'm going to press that. Now that I have your attention, I have a little task for you. In the comment section, I want you to leave me some questions about myself, my life, my YouTube career, all of that, because I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. I think the moment has come and I am ready to let you guys into this new chapter of my life, but I want to film a separate video. I want to do a Q&A, just that way you guys can ask me whatever you want, okay? Let's move on to my second shadow. I'm going to take a little bit of this Y3K bouquet and I'm just going to like take that into the crease. I'm not gonna do anything fancy, I swear. We're just gonna keep it super simple. Going back to the making friends as an adult talk, I think when you're young, you're a lot more naive. You don't really see the world for what it truly is. And as you mature and you meet people, I think you realize what kind of people you want in your life and what kind of people you don't. And I think that's a big part of me not having many friends is because I choose very carefully the type of people that I like to surround myself with, because I am secure in myself and I know what I want and I don't want in my life, if that makes sense. So I have made 3 amazing friends and it makes me so happy because I, for a moment, felt so alone. Even though I have my sister, I'm sure she can relate to that. But just not having other people to socialize with was a little mentally draining, honestly. But now I get to hang out with my friends. We'll go out to have dinner together, just spending like alone time, you know. I'm not only a mom, I'm not only a wife, I'm not only a content creator. Like, I also wanted to have like friendships. Having a circle outside of your family, I think it's so healthy for like your mental health, because it's okay to create memories as an individual and not only have memories with your family or with your partner. Of course, they're more important, but it's also important to just have me time, you know? So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. She got a little deep, a little personal, but I'm excited for this new chapter in life. I'm going to take Very Vivid from that same palette just because it's a little darker. It's a little more purple, and I'm going to place it on top. Then I'm going to switch to a really small brush like this, and I am going to mix Virtual Violet and Very Vivid. I applied a little bit of mascara. This is the Cover or Maybelline Lash Sensation. It's actually one of my favorite formulas because it's dry and not super wet. Girl, this look did not turn out nothing like I wanted it to, but we're going to try to fix it in a little bit. I just want to apply lashes first. I think I'm going to use these. They're a little like hairy. These are from Kiss. I think I just needed a little darkness in the liner, so I think that looks better. Definitely not what I was going for. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the skin. So like I said, I want fresh skin, a little dewy, not dewy greasy, but dewy cute. And we all know that I have a grease face, okay? So I'm gonna take my absolute favorite primer, the e.l.f. Jelly Pop. You cannot tell me otherwise of this primer, okay? I love how dewy it makes my skin look. It just looks so fresh and supple and delicious and all of the above. And I think I added way too much. Today is Wednesday? Yeah, today is Wednesday. I was gonna say today Lonnie has volleyball practice. I don't think I feel comfortable right now wearing this much makeup to like volleyball practice because I'm so used to not wearing eyeshadow anymore. I need to get myself back there little by little. I'm going to use a little bit of a pore minimizing primer. And my favorite one that I haven't used in years is this one by Catrice. Do you guys remember this? This used to be the only primer that I used for like the longest time. And it also corrects because it has a little bit of a tint. I'm not sure you guys can see it, but it also corrects at the same time. And it's perfect. It is the perfect primer if you don't want to use foundation because it just evens out the skin tone. For my foundation, I am going to go with this one from Milani. I want something that's a little sheer, but also offers a little bit of coverage. So let's use this one. And I'm going to use the Just Up brush. So I'm going to go in with this side because this is the side. Actually, no, I'm going to switch it. I'm going to go with... Oh, I think this foundation is dry, y'all. This is pretty old. Yeah, never mind. I'm going to swap foundations. I'm going to go with the Morphe Lightform. This one is such a good foundation if, again, you want something like light, fresh, dewy, doesn't feel heavy or weighs down on your skin. This is the perfect formula, and I am in the shade medium 14W. This one is a little more, like the bristles are a little longer, so it makes it like a little harder to blend out the foundation. I prefer the Makeup by Mario, but let's try this side because this side is also my favorite side to literally do anything. Oh yeah, I think this one I like it for contour, bronzer, and blush, maybe even like under eyes, but I wouldn't say this is an exact dupe for the Makeup by Mario foundation brush. But if you're looking for something very similar, then it will do. It will do. And then I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer using this Milani little wand. This one is actually not too bad. It's definitely not my favorite, but it will do. And then I'm going to use this side of the brush, which I really like this side of the brush. Look at how easily and effortlessly it blends. Not only the product, but like everything else. Yes. So Saturday, it's Lonnie's birthday party. I can't believe she's turning 11, you guys. How crazy is that? That means that I've been on YouTube for about the same time, almost 11 years. It is insane how quick time has flown by. And I'm just like so incredibly blessed to be able to do this, you know? And to still have the platform that I have, I cannot complain. So we're going to throw her a little birthday party, have a sleepover with a few of her friends, and then I have like a whole sleepover planned out. So we're going to do some games. We're going to play Twister. We're going to play this other game. I forgot what it's called. Well, it doesn't have a name, but it's something that I bought off of like Temu, and it's actually really fun. Oh dear Lord, that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to use the foundation side to blend it out because I put on a little too much. So I'm excited for her. I usually let her just like pick whatever she wants to do for her birthday. And she really wanted to have a sleepover with all of her closest friends. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Thankfully, I know a lot of the moms, so the moms trust me to have their child here. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to have games and popcorn and just little activities to do with them. For my concealer, I'm just going to use this one from Catrice. Yeah, Catrice. I wish Catrice was still sold at Ulta, but for whatever reason, they're not selling their product anymore, so you can only find it on Amazon, which is not a big deal. Okay, let's use this one for the under eyes because, oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew I was going to love it. I wish it was still sold at Ulta, but it's not. And you can easily just get it on Amazon, which is okay. You know, I literally shop at Amazon all the time, so don't mind that. Oh, I like this brush, you guys. I really, really like it. It is so nice. It blends the concealer really nicely, and it doesn't leave it streaky or anything. I do want to add a liquid highlighter just because, again, I really want that glowy, dewy skin. So I'm just going to apply it here and then just like bringing it around. Talking about glowy blushes, are you guys going to try the new Rem Beauty glow blushes, whatever they're called? I ordered one just because I personally am not a fan of like a dewy blush. I prefer mine to be matte, but I really want to try them. Let's go ahead and bake. Again, I'm just using the Morphe powder, and I'm first going to bake underneath here, giving 2016 vibes. Remember when we used to bake this much? I don't do this. I'll do it sometimes, but very rarely. This powder is ultra light if you are wanting something new, or if you like the very finely milled powders. I think you would really like this one. I have really been enjoying it. For my blush, I'm going to use this one because it matches the blush that I use, which is from e.l.f. I'm going to use just a tiny bit because I definitely don't want to overdo it with the blush as I typically do. But I think this one is really pretty. This is the Colourpop New to You. It is so pretty. Look at that. It's like the perfect pink. And I'm going to apply it here just so it looks like I have a little something. I'm also going to use this Super Shock Cheek Colourpop highlighter in Flip Flops. Try saying that 3 times fast and tell me how it goes. Super Shock Cheek. I could not. I love this. It gives you such a pretty like wet look, and it doesn't have any glitter to it, which is like my favorite thing. I'm going to pick up a little bit of Cyber Silver, which is a silver color, but it has some like purple undertones, and I'm just going to place it right here. I went ahead and applied my lipstick off camera. I did BFF3 from Colourpop. I always drop something in a video. And then I also use the Colourpop lippie stick in Oh Snap. It is a matte finish. And then I used the e.l.f. Swollen Gloss. This is the one with Jennifer Coolidge. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a full face using all drugstore makeup. It is the perfect spring, fresh skin makeup look if you're wanting to try some new products, or if you want to try color on your eyes. You don't want to overdo it. I feel like this is enough, right? It's enough. It's like the perfect amount of purple. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's chat in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let's have a little conversation. I love you guys. Stay safe, and until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video.